Max, it was unexpected. I had a young man that came into our parking lot looking for help. Unfortunately, he was homeless and was living in his car and had Max, in which actually I didn't even see Max before I said yes to taking him. So he brings out Max and I immediately see that he has a weird walk and probably is elderly, given what I saw. So of course we took him in and reassured the young man that we'd take good care of him and so he can kind of get his life figured out. We didn't know if we could actually fix it, but our biggest priority is he comfortable? It didn't stop him by any means. He ran around like any other dog here.
And not only was he an older dog, but also knowing that he potentially had future medical issues based upon the fact that we didn't really know what was going on with his spine. That's always challenging to find somebody who's willing to kind of open their heart to a dog like that.
I know that we can give the dog all the love and care, but it's still not a home. We were worried, but we knew someone would come along. Someone always does.
We were thrilled when Janice and Jeff reached out to us and had interest in adopting Max, but they wanted more information about exactly what they could expect. And so Dr. Wicklund advised us that the best thing for that was for him to have an MRI. Unfortunately for us, that's incredibly expensive, and there's only a couple places in the state that actually offer MRI services. So when I talked to Janice about that, she and Jeff generously offered to cover all of the costs of Max being transported. And we found out that Max had at some point some type of spinal cord injury or infection that never really healed properly, probably wasn't treated. And the neurologist didn't really know what that meant for Max in the future, but lucky for Max, Janice and Jeff had already fallen in love with him and decided to open their hearts and their home to him. Max went home for the holidays and probably spent the best month of his life at home with Janice and Jeff. He went in his stroller to get coffee, he went to the beach, he slept by the fire, and I probably for the first time in his life really knew what love and comfort was. Unfortunately, he got a blockage in his bladder and the neurologist didn't feel like Max could survive the surgery that he needed. And so Janice and Jeff had to say goodbye to him, and it was excruciating for them and for us, but we were also comforted just knowing that that's how Max had spent his last days. It really meant the world to us to know that he had really known what it was like to be loved and feel comfortable.